back again with another VulnHub machine, this time called PwnOS, and we are going to see what happens if we go through this machine. I just prepared the environment, downloaded the machine on VMware. As usual, we can find the IP address of the machine from our terminal. I use tmux and look for ARP scan, tag I eth1 and tag L. Yeah, that's right, we have found the IP address 189.134. This is the IP address of the target. I take a note of this one and put this on my note, and let's me just use nmap tag p tag and the IP address here. Let's see what ports are open on this machine and let the nmap do its work. In the meantime, we can see that if it has any open port. Yes, nmap shows that port 22, 80, 139, 45 and 10,000 is open on this machine. So all we need to do is to scan it from here. Port 80, 139, 405 and 10,000. I just let the nmap do its work. And using tag sc, tag sv, and see what happens if we scan the versions of the services open on the target machine. So we can check the port 80 with our browser here, 9, 189.134. On port 80, yeah, it is saying welcome to PwnOS homepage. If you would like help, click the next button. We can see the page source from here and there's nothing, so we click next. In the meantime, let them do its work. So if you're too big of a noob to figure this out, enter your information below for a small hint. So if you click this, yeah, okay, skill no, what happens here? Let me see the page source. Actually, all of them are showing me the same message here. I use my name, the name, and yeah, it prints my name here, kernel. So it is suspicious to HTML injection. I use tag h1 and then kernel again. Yeah, it prints out the heading h1 for kernel, so it definitely is vulnerable for excesses. So we can test it from here. gsrc on error equals alert1, for example. And that's right, yeah, this is vulnerable to excesses, but doesn't help us for exploiting it. So we don't need to actually, yeah, we have no cookie here. And let me think what nmap did here. And this is right, we have port 80 Apache and 139 that bias Samba. This is useful from here. 10,000 is just open, and let me check port 10,000. You can check port 10,000 from here. What's the IP address? Yeah, 134. Port 10,000. Log into webmin. Yeah, you must enter your username and password to log into the webmin server. We have webmin here and we have a page here. So as we can see here, that it's printing out our name and it uses help true and connect true. If we use connect false, what happens? Oh yeah, this is warning, include files, fail to open the stream. Yeah, it's just using include function, so it is actually suspicious to local file inclusion. So I can test that payload here and see if we have access to. Yeah, that's right, we have access to etc path stability and can see usernames just here. So I take a note of all the users from here and put them in my notes. It's good. We can use page to split it and look like this one. Users on this machine are VMware, Obama, Osama, and Umama. So it's the pronunciation is good. So we have these 4 users that can actually log into the system. So if we have these users from here, we can check them for any brute forcing attack on port 22 as it was open. Port 22, yeah, it is open on the machine. We can see, yeah, that's it, it's open. So another interesting thing we have found is port 10,000, and this is open on the machine too. If we take a closer look at this webmin panel, maybe we can find a way to log into webmin panel and using default credential and seeing if there is any vulnerability on this page here. We have webmin here. Actually, this another beautiful thing that we can check on the machine is just fuzzing directories here. And let me check robots.txt here. There's no robots.txt. Let me see admin. No admin on port 10,000. We have admin panel. No admin panel here. So this is quite interesting that 1 equals 1. Invalid username. Username contains invalid characters here. So just test and using 1, 2, 3. Login failed. But using this one says invalid username that contains invalid characters. So since it is webmin and there's some kind of clue that we are interacting with a webmin panel, we can check actually if there's any vulnerability associated with webmin. Yeah, that's right. So different versions of webmins are available here. And it has arbitrary file disclosure. It has actually a Metasploit framework. It has a module on this framework, Metasploit. So let me grab for Metasploit. Yeah, it has 4 modules here. Remote command execution. That's quite interesting that webmin has this capability, this vulnerability actually. So say just accidentally opened and run. Let me go through this one and see webmin miniserve 0.01, and let me check if we can use those Metasploit modules to actually find something useful on the machine. Yes, I just use MSF console for checking if there is anything interesting for webmin that can show us a little bit more information. And webmin, and it shows us the webmin here. It has rank excellent. Is just remote command execution, file disclosure, file manager RCE, and upload authenticated RCE. We don't need this one. File manager RCE. Let me check for this one, remote command execution, if we can find. Anything useful here? Set. Oh, it needs username and password. We don't need this one. So we don't have a username and password for webmin, but we have just a few usernames, but we don't have their passwords. But another thing is to check for file disclosure. I use this one too. And let me think that, yeah, I just use super hosts to 192.168.189 and 134 and say run. It actually finds the etc passwd for us, and it's quite interesting. So I use this file and put this. Since it's better formatted here, I use this one here, and yeah, it's nice and good from here. And we just can do another things. This is just to set our pass. I actually want to see it is a shadow too, if we get access to hashes of the usernames. And that's right, this vulnerability can give us the actual etc shadow file, and I copy this one too. So since we have both etc shadow and etc passwd, we can unshadow them and find if there's any vulnerability associated with those hashes. So let me go here and wd.txt and put them all here. Yeah. And another one, shadow.txt, and put shadow file, since it has hashes here. Yeah, that's good. And we can use unshadow command to pass the passwd, and shadow.txt and put it in unshadow.txt. Yeah, that's right. We can, yeah, that's good. And we can use John for doing this. And give it the unshadow file. It can actually find the passwords for us, and if we can crack them, it's so useful that we can actually log into the system with those hashes in our hand, with those passwords. So I'll let John do its work, and it may take a little bit, but it's worth checking for. Yeah, that's good. It's great. We have found for user VMware that is the password is hackme, and we can try to log in to the system with this user and password. I just let John do its work and find if it finds any other passwords and just can crack them. It will be good for other users in the future. So let me go there and Let me see this one here. Yeah, it just stopped working, and I use this one for user VMware. So it translates to hack me, and we can do our work here. SSH VMware @134. Okay, fine. Their offer is SSH RSA, SSH DSS, so we need to a little bit configure our SSH for being compatible with the version of SSH offering from Target. Let me just bring the actual flag that we can use with SSH. Yeah, that can accept our files. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, we can use this one too, and just paste this here, and using VMware as our username, and let me, yeah, that's work here. It definitely asks us for password. I use this password here, and okay, now we have access to server, to Target, and we have used user VMware for this one. So if we check for group membership here, we have access to this one. Yeah, that's good. So let me check. Let's see passwd once again. Yeah, we have users Obama, Osama, Yumama. So what do we have here? All these users. Yeah, nothing interesting from Obama. No, Osama and Yubama. Those are Japanese name, I think. So we have nothing here. Cron tab, no cron jobs here. And let me check if we have any interesting SUID binaries here. Sudo passwd smb umouse chfs sudo edit. This is all binaries that has SUID binary available. Let me check for sudo tag l and provide the password from here. User VMware may not run sudo on Ubuntu VM. We can check uname tag a, and I don't have this one here. No, I don't have this one here. And we have Linux Ubuntu VM here. Okay, I just lost connection to my Kali machine and then reconnected to it with different actually terminal mode there. And we can start where we left. We saw etc. We saw uname tag a, and we found that its current version is 2.6. We can search for this version in search exploit. Search exploit. For example, 2. Okay, 2.6, and as you can see here, it's a lot of results. I can dash I for escalation. It reduces the output, but it's again a lot. For 2.6, we have so many kernel versions that matches our. Let me think again. 2.6.22. Let me check if we can find the exact one here. Yeah, we have found these versions here, and 2.6 up to 2631 is vulnerable for privilege escalation. And yeah, we have this one that's famous, VMS Splice, local privilege escalation, and this one is quite famous and we can use this one. But we have so many other options, Dirty Cow for versions below 3.9, and yeah, we don't need this portion. This portion is not usable for us, this one here, but we can focus on all we have here. Not this, these results are not important too, so we don't need these ones because all versions are pointing to below 3.1 up to from 2622 to 3.9, but we have between these range, so I use this one and I use a directory here and try to tag M and download this one here, and using Python tag M on port 80 to actually get this one, so we can navigate to GMP directory and use 189 dot, what was our IP address? 129. I use 129 and we grab this file. Yes, we have this one here. We use GCC to compile it. We have a.out and we use a.out. As we can see here, yeah, that works, and we just could escalate our privileges to root account and find the correct kernel exploit, and we can go here and find we just got root here, but there is nothing in it /root for us except keys. Yeah, but the point was we could escalate our privileges to root, and this is how it can be done on this machine, PwnOS. So it has so many tricks, and it had a kernel exploit, so it was quite fun to solve this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye.